what's new, Poke Crew? It's U-Turn Corbat here. You're watching U-Turn channel now. Before I get started, please make sure you are subscribed, rate, comment, and subscribe. Let's see if I can talk. Now, today is Tuesday. I'm bringing you guys a whole new team for this week. This team, I've got to say, is my favorite team. I mean, this team, I had help from my friend Scruffy Scraggy, and this is an amazing team. I love it. I fell in love with it once I started using it. I'm going to introduce my team right now because it's just so great. It really is. My Ridgeback, my specially defensive Hydreigon holding the weakness policy. Yes, you heard correctly. My specially defensive Hydreigon holding the weakness policy. If I want to get hit with an Ice Beam, or if I want to get hit with a Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam, whatever, I will do so. My Mamma Mia, my physically attacking Gramble, holding the Toxic Orb with the Quick Feet. The reason why I have Quick Feet is basically because with Toxic Orb I do get poisoned and I raise my speed with that. So that is why. I'm bringing my Ice Box, my physically defensive Aggron, who is our Mega. Glowman, our specially attacking Manaphy, holding Leftovers. My let's see if I can pronounce his name, because as much as I love Victini's name, I have a hard time pronouncing it sometimes. Vindictivix. Yep, Vindictivix. Vindictivix. He is our physically attacking Victini holding the band. And Subs, my special attacking Rotom fan holding the Scarf. Jake. My opponent is LuckyGreen9. If you guys don't know who he is, I suggest you go into my description. His Twitter link will be there. If you want a chance to battle him, by all means do it. He is a YouTuber, so I suggest you guys go check out his channel. He brings such great content. He is a friend of mine, so I hope you guys go support him just like you're supporting me. He's bringing all sorts of threats. He's bringing the Superior, the Electros, the Melodic, the Gyarados, the Zygarde, and the Hydreigon. Now, I'm almost positive, I could be wrong, I'm always usually wrong, but the Zygarde is that Ubers? No, see, I never know what tier Zygarde is. It's either in Ubers or it's in maybe it's an OU now. Maybe it's an OU now. It might be an OU now. But looking at that team, I was frightened. I really was. He's bringing the Hydreigon, he's bringing the Zygarde, and he's bringing the freaking Superior. The Superior is really fast, and if it gets a freaking Leaf Storm up, he can just destroy my team. But we're gonna get into this battle right now because you guys have to check this out. You guys really do. LuckyGreen9 is such a great battler. I really hope you guys go battle him, but this is going to be a battle of the Dragons first term, because I send out my Ridgeback. He's going to bring out his Darkness. Both shiny, both amazing dragons. He unfortunately misses the Draco Meteor, but I feel like I could have lived. I feel like I really could have lived a Draco because I am specially defensive. But unfortunately, he misses another Draco, and that's just, I am so sorry that happened, because he may have been able to take out my Hydreigon. He may have been able to, but I'm specially defensive. I don't really have the greatest defense, but I still feel like I may have been able to live one Draco, from full health, but we will never know, unfortunately. But I'm going to shoot out my, my Dark Pulse on the Melodic, because I did get the, I just wanted to try and get the flinch, actually, because this Melodic is just pesky. So I wanted to try and just flinch it, just because I don't want this Melodic really staying in at full health. Why would you want that? So I'm just going to go out for another Dark Pulse, because it is doing a pretty good amount of damage, and I do get the flinch, which is really great. Unfortunately, yeah, Melodic does have the Leftovers, so I unfortunately don't have any Pokemon who know knockoff, so if I did, that would have been great. I could have knocked off the Leftovers, but you know, it's fine. I'm going to U-turn out of here, because even though I can live an Ice Beam, I'm just getting lower in health, so I'm just kind of scared. I may not have been able to live an Ice Beam from that range, but I'm going into my Subs, because I want to hit a Thunderbolt, or a Volt Switch. I want to get some sort of damage on the Melodic. He's going to hit an Ice Beam. Obviously, you know, it was meant for the Hydreigon. He probably could have taken me out from that range. I'm not quite sure. I am especially defensive, so maybe not, but, you know, he does hit my Rotom fan, and it does a great deal of damage, unfortunately, because I am flying. I am a Rotom fan. Now, I'm going to Volt Switch, or Thunderbolt, which one was it? I'm going to Volt Switch, and unfortunately, it's not going to work on the Zygarde. The Zygarde says, fuck you, and there's no way I can hit a Volt Switch on this part ground, part dragon Zygarde. I'm gonna go into my Ridgebat because I don't want my Rotom fan getting injured any more than it already is. This Zygarde goes for a coil, but fortunately for me, I am a special attacker. There's no way I'm a physical attacker. I would not want to send in a physical attacker on this Zygarde. He's going to throw out his extreme speed, and it's not going to do enough. I'm going to use Roost because I want to get all this HP back, because I know if I'm going to get hit with a Dragon Pulse, I want to be able to live it. Now, I am going to get hurt with a burn, and it's really still unfortunate, but you know, I'm going to shoot at my Dragon Pulse, and I'm just going to destroy this Zygarde right here, just barely making it live, and he's just going to Outrage, and you know, it's really unfortunate, because he's just going to take out my Ridgeback. Now, Ridgeback, you did a great job. Thank you for your efforts. You were able to take out a Pokemon, and I just love your nicknames. There's no way I can be mad at you. I'm gonna go. I'm going into Glowman, and I'm able to take out the Zygarde with an Ice Beam. I was actually really tempted to Tail Glow, but I figured I may not have lived if I did Tail Glow instead of attack. So I figured I should just attack and take out the Zygarde. I switch out because there's no way I want Glowman taking a Volt Switch or a Thunderbolt from this Electros. There is no way. Quite frankly, I don't know why I keep putting subs into these bad scenarios where it gets hurt. I don't know. Stupid me, part of me just kind of thinks, you know, oh, it's part electric, it's not going to do much, but stupid me, you know, it is part flying, so it is going to get hurt with electric, obviously, but I wanted to safely bring in my Aggron anyways. Granted, I am defensive and not specially defensive, and this Electros can just destroy me. It really can. But I wanted to at least get my rocks up and toxic this Electros, because you know that Electros just would have been horrible. It really would have been horrible if I did not poison him, and I'm really glad I did. So like I said, I wanted to get this toxic, and I wanted to get the rocks up, because those were my main intentions in setting up my Aggron. I knew the Electros was going to take me down. I knew that, but I needed those two things to happen, because those rocks are going to help me out later in the battle, and quite frankly, I needed to poison something on his team. There's no way I was going to let him run all over my team without having any consequences. There's no way. So he's gonna switch out his Electros. He's gonna go out into the Melodic. Now this Victini, this Vindictivix, knows the Bolt Strike too. So if I have any chance, I will be able to hit an electric move on this Melodic. So I U-turn now because I didn't know who he was going to send out, but I needed to get some damage off on somebody. I am Joy Spanish. That U-turn does do a great deal of damage. Now at this point in time, I go into my Glowman because I know the Melodic, it can't do anything to me. It really can't. The only thing it can do is possibly toxic me, but I go into my Glowman nonetheless because I need to hit this Melodic with a secret attack I know, which is Energy Ball. I was trying to save the Energy Ball for later so I could just surprise him with it. Because I don't know if people know that Manaphy can learn Energy Ball. It definitely can't learn Giga Drain, I know that for a fact. But I wanted to try and keep Energy Ball as a surprise for later on, but the Melodic was just sitting there all pretty, just taunting me. I had to throw out my Energy Ball, but you know, he switches out, goes into his very annoying Electros, and it's not going to do anything. I go into my Grand Ball, getting the Toxic, getting my Quick Feet. Now I am able to eliminate this Electros with a Play Rough, thank God. But unfortunately, because of that Thunderbolt, I am sitting at a point where I can't really be switching in too much. I can't really be switching in one. At the same time, I can't really be staying in too, because I'm living at 43 HP. Why would I want to switch out with, you know, the rocks and everything? So I go out into my Vindictivix because I know I can take an attack from this Superior. Why did I think there was rocks on my field? I have no idea, guys. I am stupid. Forget what I said. Please forget what I said. That was just horrible, and I feel horrible just saying it. But he's just going to use a Giga Drain, meant for the Grand Ball, which is normal. You know, I probably would have done the same thing, but he goes into Melodic. Now, I am to expand, and Melodic is going to get hurt with the rocks, but it doesn't matter if Melodic is resisted to fire or not, because I'm going to use a V-Create on the Melodic, taking the Melodic down, which is great. I'm glad Vindictivix was able to do that, because why? I mean, Vindictivix can easily go down to a Surf or something, so I just needed that Melodic to go down. And the reason why I didn't switch out or anything is because I figured I was able to take out the Melodic, even if he did want to switch into said Melodic. But as you guys know, the V-Create was meant for the Serperior, but he goes into his Gyarados, intimidating me, lowering my attack, so now I can't do anything to the Gyarados. I go into my Mamma Mia. I knew Mamma Mia was going to go down, but I wanted to intimidate the Gyarados anyways, because this Gyarados is most likely going to be a physical attacker. I don't really see many Gyarados I don't really see many of them who are special, so I'm just going to intimidate him, lowering its attack. I know I'm going to be going down, and I'm glad that I was able to get the attack drop on the Gyarados, but he's just going to take me down with the Earthquake. That's really unfortunate, but right here, I have the opportunity to take out the Gyarados, but I am just going to see who he's going to send out, because I either A, want to Tail Glow, or I'm just going to shoot off an Ice Beam. As you'll see, the Snappy, the Superior, is going to get hit with the rocks. Now, the reason why I'm Tail Glowing is because I figured with the attack drop, the Gyarados wasn't going to be able to take me out. So, I felt like I had a great chance of Tail Glowing. And so right now, because of Tail Glow, my special attack is pretty damn high. And I'm going to shoot out my Ice Beam and just obliterate this Superior. Thank God I did so, because that Superior would have destroyed my Glowman, and Glowman would have had a bad day sitting on the bench all beat up. So I'm happy Glowman was able to get a free Tail Glow off. So he goes out into his Brimstone. Who is Brimstone? It is the Gyarados. Now, at this point, I can just take out the Gyarados from this range. I am going to be faster, because Manaphy has a base speed of 100, I think. I'm going to have to double check. I'm probably wrong, guys. I am probably wrong, but I think it has a base speed of 100. Either Manaphy or Victini, or even both, have a base speed of 100, but like I said, I'm going to have to check that, or if you guys know, just let me know. But, you know, this was a great battle. This was my favorite team of all time, quite frankly, because I have wanted to use Manaphy and Victini for a long time. I had no way of going about how to use them. So, luckily I had a friend, Scruffy Scraggy, who helped me make this team revolving around them. And the team helped each other out a lot. Because I have the Manaphy, who protects the Victini. I have the Victini, who protects the Manaphy. And I also have the Aggron, who protects anybody. I have the Grand Bull, who protects the Aggron. The Grand Bull knows Intimidate. And Aggron is weak to, you know, fighting and everything. So, if I needed someone's attack to drop, then I would switch out, and I would switch into my Grand Bull, lowering the attack, and then going into my Aggron, because why wouldn't you do that? This team just helps each other out a lot, and I'm just so happy I was able to use this team. I'm so happy I was able to show you guys this team, and I hope you guys enjoyed this team. I hope you guys enjoyed his team. I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. My God, that was a great battle. But if you guys do not know who LuckyGreen is, I suggest you go check him out. His Twitter link will be in my description, like I mentioned before. He is a great YouTuber. I suggest you guys go check him out. If you want to battle him, hit him up. And I hope you Crowbats, enjoyed this battle, because I will be bringing more battles to you guys every single Tuesday, and I'll catch you guys all on the flip side.